What is up, my beautiful friends? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. This video is not a video I wanted to film, but I thought I would update you guys because usually I have a video and I don't have a video filmed because, yes, we'll get into that. So as you guys can tell by the title, I have a herniated disc. I hurt myself, of course. I just tend to go through that. I'm in a lot of excruciating pain right now. And I spent a lot of time in the hospital this weekend, so that's what's up. I'll give you guys a little story, a little rundown of what happened, why I have a herniated disc. I'm thoroughly disappointed because we're leaving on our trip and I was gonna go do CrossFit there and I was so excited, and now I can't. Also, I'm eating my breakfast. I'm just having some cereal because I can't really move that much and I'm alone right now, so I'm just eating my cereal right now because I have to take medication soon because I need to, like, you know, take that so I feel better. And you guys know I really don't like to take medication as much as possible because, you know, I prefer to go the natural route, but your girl's in a lot of pain and your girl needs some help. So technically I was gonna start vlogging. I did start vlogging, and David was coming home on Saturday from his work trip, I guess, or his work that he was gone for. And so I decided that I was going to go to the gym before I went to pick him up. And I went to the gym and I did a workout. I was perfectly fine. And then at the end of my workout, I decided to do box step-ups. Really easy, nothing like high intensity at all. I had 30-pound weights in my hands. I had literally a box, like a normal box to step up on. Nothing hard. So please don't go and think that CrossFit ruined my back. It didn't. It was just like a little simple exercise. All of a sudden I got really bad pains doing it, and I tried to push through it because that's normally what I do from being a competitive person, like throughout all my years of doing competitive sports. When I have a little bit of pain in my back or a little bit of pain anywhere, I usually don't really pay that much attention to it. And so I tried to push through it, and then I really knew I couldn't, so I did stop. I mean, it's my own personal choice, and I mean, no one was telling me to push through it except for myself, just because I've done that before. And so I decided to stop after a while because it was like not getting better. And then I tried to move on to doing kettlebell swings as just like, this was just like not CrossFit, guys. I wasn't doing like trying to do it fast or anything. Like I was just doing some extra exercises at the end of my workout. And before my workout, I had no pain at all, like none. Anyway, so I went to do kettlebell swings and I went to pick up the kettlebell and I could barely pick it up. Like when I bent over, it was like excruciating pain. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stop. It's the end of my workout. It's like not necessary. Like, you know, we're gonna go from there. And so I put my weights away, and when I was at the gym, when I was standing, I was perfectly fine. There was no pain at all. But as soon as I bent over a little bit, I had really bad pain. So usually going to the gym, I wear shoes going there, and then I change it to my Metcons and then switch out on the way out so I don't get them too dirty. And I couldn't even bend over to change my shoes. And I was like, okay, this is not good. And I was like, I have to go pick up David in like 4 hours. So I was feeling a little unsure. So I came home, I went and I took a bath because I was like, okay, I just want my muscles to relax. We're gonna put some heat on it. You know, a bath is really relaxing because I'm in pain. So I sat in the bath. It wasn't too bad. The pain wasn't too bad. I managed to get out because, thank God, I wasn't in too much pain then. I sat down for a while, and then David was driving out to where I was supposed to pick him up. And I went and I sat down on the couch, and I must have really aggravated what was wrong in my back. And all of a sudden I couldn't stand up and I couldn't move. And so I managed to push myself up on the couch and I managed to like kind of move my way over, but then all of a sudden my back was like seizing up. Like all of a sudden, like my entire back would just, this isn't my lower back, by the way. My lower back would just seize up, and then I couldn't move and I would fall and I like couldn't get up. So I managed to make my way from the couch to the bedroom, and I'm like, okay. I texted David, I'm like, look, I don't know if I can pick you up. I need, like, can your dad go pick you up? And he was like, yeah, it's not a problem. So I went to the bedroom and I lied down and I was like trying to be okay. I was having a hard time lifting my legs. I could barely lift them up. And it was just like really, I've never been in that much pain ever. Like I've been in pain before, but not pain like that. This pain was like, it immobilized me. Like I could not move. Like if I had to get up to go to the bathroom, if I had to get up because there was an emergency, I legit couldn't. Like I was stuck. So there was a couple times where I tried to get up, and I would make it like a couple feet from the bed, and then all of a sudden my back would seize up so badly and I would just have to like fall back into the bed, and I was like kind of stuck there and I was in a lot of pain, and I was alone, and I was tempted to call someone to help, but at first I was like, no, like it should get better, because I've had back pain before and I know that it does get better. And so I figured if I need to go to the hospital, it's going to be really hard for me to get out of the house. So I decided to stay seated until David got home to just conserve my energy, because I was literally pulling myself around by my arms. And I'm grateful that I'm actually really strong in my upper body now, because I think I wouldn't have been able to get to the hospital if it wasn't for the strength in my arms. And so I waited till he came home. He finally came home. I was in a lot of pain still, but I hadn't moved from the bed. We decided to try and put like a heating pad on it, and you know, I did take Advil and the Advil did nothing. And so he came home and I took some Aleve, and that wasn't really kicking in or doing anything. And so I was still in a lot of pain, and so I told David, like, look, I'm really sorry, but I have to go to the hospital, especially because we have our trip coming up and there's just so many things that we have to get done this week. And I'm like, look, I just am in so much pain and I'm sorry, and I just need to do something about it. And so we made our way to the hospital. It wasn't easy. It took like probably half an hour for me to walk like literally 10 seconds out of the house. So I managed to get up out of the bedroom. David, thank God, was there to help me. I made my way down our stairs, because if you guys don't know, like we have our door and then it's upstairs and then our apartment, and it was hard. Like I just can't explain how much pain I was in. Like it was so bad, because like I would take a step or take a couple steps and then all of a sudden my back would seize up and it would like be like I almost had to fall. But luckily David was there to catch me so I didn't fall. So we made it to the hospital, got there, fun. And if you guys are Canadian or you know the Canadian healthcare system, it is free, but it is a long wait time in our hospitals. So I got to the hospital and you go see like a nurse first, and the nurse kind of assesses you. David had put me in a wheelchair and I couldn't get out of the wheelchair. I couldn't even stand up. It was painful to sit in the wheelchair. I went and saw the nurse, and then they put me in a bed right away because I could not sit, and it hurt to lie regardless, but lying was better than sitting at that moment. We started at the hospital at 9:30 and we waited and waited and waited a really long time. I was just grateful David was waiting with me, because I had to go to the pee at one point and it was hard, and so he luckily was there to help me, because there was no one there to help me. I'm sure if I managed to get somebody, maybe. But anyways, regardless, I was happy he was there. So we waited a really long time. We waited 6 hours until we saw a doctor. And these people, regardless of how crappy our healthcare system is, the doctors and the nurses that I did deal with were so nice. They were like really, really nice. And the doctor I dealt with was really nice. And so she assessed me. I could not move my feet, so she was trying to get me to like resist against her. So this is my foot. She would be like telling me to go up, go down, side to side. I had no strength in my legs. I couldn't lift my legs. I couldn't move them. And so she was a little worried, but she's told me that it was a herniated disc and they wanted to keep me and give me some medication so that they would see if the strength came back, and if it didn't, then I would have to go for a scan. And so I saw her, she gave me that assessment, and then I had to wait another hour before I got any medication. So we were seen by the doctor at 3:30, got the medication at 4:30. They gave me a muscle relaxer, some pain medication, and then also they gave me a shot of anti-inflammatory so that it would help, you know, bring the inflammation down, because there's a huge inflammation in my back. Got the medication, and then they moved me, like, because I was in kind of like a waiting area, and then they moved me kind of in where the emergency kind of people are, where they're like watching you kind of thing. Anyways, so I was there and I felt so bad for David, because he had been traveling all day. We were both exhausted. We both didn't sleep. And so it was about like 5:30 in the morning, and I told him to go home because we lived literally 5 minutes from the hospital. And so he went home to sleep for a bit. I was in and out of sleep, and then you know, they came and checked. The nurses were checking on me, making sure I was okay. Finally, the doctor came back and assessed me and checked to see if my legs were doing better. I was still in a lot of pain, like I was in a lot of pain, but I had the strength back in my legs, which I was really happy about. So they canceled the scan, which I am kind of happy about. And they said that they would let me go once I could start walking, because, you know, I couldn't walk. Luckily, the muscle relaxer did help a lot. So it helped me for being able to move. I was moving like a little grandma, to tell you guys, like I was like moving like really, really slow, and I managed to be able to walk. So I was able to walk into the hospital. It wasn't easy, but I did manage. And then we just kind of went from there. I went and got medication. I have so much medication to take. I have like 5 different pills to take, which is something I don't enjoy, because you have to also take medication to help contradict some of your medication. Like for the anti-inflammatories, I have to take like a stomach coater because it's harsh on the stomach, so I take that, and then I have to wait, and then I can take the anti-inflammatory medication, but we'll see. But regardless, I have to go see a physiotherapist. I'm gonna try and see one before I leave on vacation. Hopefully I can just kind of like get better. Right now my body's really crooked, like literally my body's like this. It's shifted to the side because I'm in so much pain. Like I can't stand straight. I'm like really crooked right now. Like my hips are here. Like you guys can't see how I'm sitting, but I'm sitting onto the side. I'm putting a lot of weight forward because I can't sit directly on my back because it's in my lower back. But we'll see where this goes. It just like, it was a rough weekend, and I felt bad because David was gone for like 3 weeks, and then he came home and had to go to the hospital with me. But I'm really genuinely upset, but I'm trying to remain positive because we were going to go on vacation, we were going to do hiking, we were going to do all that stuff, and I don't think I can anymore, which I'm pretty upset about because that was the majority of our trip, was to do like fun activities like that. But I'm hoping that I will heal. I am taking some turmeric. I'm trying to drink and eat a lot of anti-inflammatory foods to help with the inflammation in my back. I'm trying to take turmeric, like I said. I'm drinking a lot of lemon to help with that, eating ginger, just trying to incorporate more anti-inflammatory foods to help with inflammation in my back. I know a couple weeks ago I did have some back pain, and I'm not sure if that was related to it. I did like, it was more in like my glute that I had pain rather than my lower back. That was last week, and honestly I didn't have any pain throughout the week at all. Like I know myself and I know my pain levels, and if I had pain throughout the week then I would understand why I have a herniated disc. But I had pain like a week and a half ago, and now I have pain now. So I don't know, I think maybe I just aggravated it or something, and it was due time that something was gonna happen. But I was doing other movements this week where it should have aggravated it, but I don't know. I don't know why stepping up on a box aggravated it. But yeah, that's what's up. I'm still in quite a bit of pain. I'm taking the day off today from work because I literally could not go to work. I shouldn't be driving anyways because of my medication. It makes me sleepy and drowsy and things like that. So I'm just, you know, taking today easy. I'm gonna take this week really, really easy. I'm obviously not gonna go to the gym. We'll see what my physiotherapist says. I don't know. I'm like really just upset with myself, but I'm really trying to remain positive as I can. I'm hoping that I'll heal really fast and heal really good. I don't know. I'm just trying to get rid of the inflammation as fast as possible. I've never, like I said, been in pain like I was today. Like I know herniated discs hurt, but the fact that I couldn't walk with it, it's a little concerning. So today I'm a little more mobile. I can get up on my own. I can, you know, kind of sit around, lie around a lot better. It's getting there, but my back muscles, even like not my lower back but my upper back, they're so tight because they're like constantly like trying to help alleviate the pain. Like I'm literally compensating so much in my back, in my glutes, and in my abs. Like I'm grateful that I'm strong there because I'm really compensating. I'm just trying to stretch out really slow. It's really good to, you know, get stretching and stuff like that for your back. The exercise and stretching does help with herniated discs. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I thought I'd update you guys. I'll probably be coming on here showing you guys some of my exercises. There will probably be not many CrossFit vlogs in the near future, that's for sure. I'm just kind of, you know, chilling and trying to do my best that I can do right now. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast, I'm gonna relax, and we'll see where this week brings us. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna try and, you know, be as comfortable and try and bring myself back together as best as possible. Anyways, that's what's up. That's my whole little story about my herniated disc. It's painful, and if any of you guys have ever had one, let me know down below how you guys kind of coped with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. The vacation vlogs will be coming very soon. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. You guys know where it is, and yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Cold inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night.